Hello, welcome to day 14 of the Happiness Challenge. So, how are you doing? What have you been noticing with your happiness and well being? Do you find that it's getting easier? Do you find that you're getting more aware of things? Um, so, for today, what I wanted to talk about by request from someone who's been watching is expectations. What role does expectations play in terms of our happiness level? So, expectations is a tricky thing. Are we talking about our expectations of how our life is supposed to go, expectation of how other people are supposed to behave, expectations of how the way the world's supposed to be in our mind, expectations of ourself and what we're needing? So here's the thing with expectations, and I say this with great love because I am someone that's very hard on myself in the past and probably now. Um, Expectations can be a little bit self-centered. So the reason for that is you're sort of saying the world's supposed to be conforming to the way you think it's supposed to be. So those people aren't acting the way I want. They need to be acting this way. That's sort of like your perspective. um I need to be this way, this needs to be happening in this order, I expect this of myself. Well, that's kind of also, that's sort of like fighting with life, and maybe there's some truth that you need to be pushing yourself, but there can be an element of self-centeredness if you expect yourself to be somewhere else, other people to be a certain way, the world to conform to how you feel it should be. Because just like the earth is not the center of the universe, we are not the center either. So however, that being said, it's not to say that we aren't important. We totally are important. It's more just that our expectations need to be balanced. It needs to be flexible and taking into consideration other people's lives. So what I mean by this is, let's say, and I'm thinking of an example recently, let's say someone throws a birthday party for a kid and they expect all these kids to come, it'd be so great, just so wonderful, and it doesn't really go the way they thought it would. Well, that's because there's a whole bunch of people involved. It's not just you, it's not just your party, it's not just, your kid there. It's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of factors. And so, in terms of happiness, we can be happier when we understand there's a larger system in play and that we can do our best to be appreciative and happy regardless of whatever's happening within the system. So a lot of people I have found don't love the word gratitude. What I've encountered with family, friends, clients is, and I guess myself, is people thinking gratitude means being happy, deciding you like things you really don't like, things that you're just like, this is awful, but I have to be happy about it. That's not what I'm saying. I think the word appreciation is better, personally, because when you appreciate something, you can find the good in it. You can look at any situation and be appreciative. So no matter what happens, let's say someone treats you in a way you don't really like. Let's say you go to the grocery store and someone's really rude to you in line. You expect people should be polite. Well, maybe they should, but they're not. So are you going to get yourself upset and make yourself more happy because of this? Or are you going to have a more fluid expectation that maybe they're not feeling great? Maybe you can expect yourself to be able to handle any situation that comes your way. So, something that I say to people a lot that came to me, I find it helpful. I don't know if it will be, but I'll share it, is understanding the more of a bird's eye view picture that we all live in systems. And I use the analogy of a hand. Like, imagine that you are the thumb, or you could be whatever finger you want, but imagine you're the thumb. Imagine what other pieces of your life or people in your life are the different fingers. Maybe this is your job, your family, your success, whatever. Um, it's all part of a system. It's not all centered around the thumb. It's all interconnected. And so having some detachment can be really helpful. So in terms of expectations, I find that appreciation is very helpful, because maybe the thing we're supposed to be learning or is best for us is not what we thought. And when we have an attitude of appreciation, we're taking a step back from the reactivity and we're able to look at the bigger picture. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Lots of love, and see you guys later for day 15. Bye.